What's up, everyone, and welcome to ClearTalk. So, in this video, we are going to talk about all the stuff that is going down in Ohio right now. Ever since the debate the other night, we have had bomb threats, government closings, school evacuations, everything starting Thursday and then continuing today. So we're going we got a little article I'm going to look through, or read through, and talk about it. So, but before that, if you liking the content that we're doing here, consider subscribing. Uh, it's free to you and helps me out in the channel out a great deal. Consider liking, share, comment, all the good stuff. And if you want to check out my other channels and stuff, you can check them out here. We have JMD Drummer, JMDPLAY. Of course, you're here on ClearTalk. We have the Discord there. If you want to do any kind of donation, we got that there. And then, of course, the subscription stuff is there on Patreon if you want to check that out. So, but anyways, thank you very much for anything you do. No pressure, no pressure. Um, and even your views are much accepted and welcome. Anyways, so what I have here, we have a little article here. Um, Hell's not hot enough. Fury at Trump as more school evacuations follow lies. So, remember on the, at the debate, we had the famous thing of him talking about bringing up the whole hoax lie um that was being spread around about uh Haitians supposedly eating cats and dogs, pets, whatnot. um we went over the actual stories. It was supposed to be in Springfield, Ohio. uh None of that has happened in Springfield, Ohio. um the city officials, police force, several people have come out, claiming or stating that there's been no accounts of this in Springfield or anything like that. What you had a video that got uh, spread around of a more kind of older, elderly type black woman or some to some degree, um, uh, having some type of either mental moment or maybe drugs, possibly, or something, where she was apparently eating a cat. Um, there was also some type of video of some cat hanging supposedly from this tree or something that was supposedly in some Haitian's yard or something. All hearsay, no, nothing to back it up, no evidence. And then of course there was that was spread around. All these things were kind of combined together to make this crazy ass story that's supposed to be in Springfield. Oh, and the lady, the black lady, was also not from Springfield, and she was an American citizen. Uh, she was not Haitian. So, and then there was, of course, the photo of a guy with some geese or a goose, uh, apparently hunting it, or like he was holding it up or something after killing it or whatever. I don't know. And it was being called in Haitian. Again, no evidence of him being a Haitian, nothing like that. What you've had a large amount of immigration of Haitians into the Springfield area of Ohio, just like in New York and in Florida. Um, this is something that has been going on since 2010, where we have given basically like asylum of sorts uh, legal immigration status to Haitians coming here after what was it, the tsunami or whatever that hit Haiti. Um, that's been policy since 2010, and this is a part of that migration um, that has come into the states. It has nothing to do with Harris. Has nothing to do with Biden. Has nothing. I guess it's just you know. Um, but this has all been blowing up and spread all across conservative Republican media sphere to the point of to your main uh, elects for president and vice president. JD sharing it on his social media platforms and stuff, and then of course Trump, you know, having his big moment in the debate where he screamed. I'm sorry, not screamed, but talked about uh, you know, killing, eating cats, eating dogs, although dogs was never in the discussion. But eating pets, whatever. We have the hilarious moment. It's memed like crazy. Internet searches in Ohio and everything else are through the roof. Um, and I've even shared a few funny memes about it. My point was making fun of Trump. The memes were pretty confident we're making fun of Trump. But all jokes aside, this has caused some very serious situations in Ohio. Where Thursday you were having bomb threats called into the state, I believe the state capitals or municipals or something, along with bomb threats either close to a school or at the school or close enough to the school to cause evacuations of the school. And then that has apparently continued into today, also having more schools evacuated because of bomb like threats. So we have this article here we'll read through. For the second day in a row, elementary school children in Springfield, Ohio were forced to be evacuated due to the threats. A bomb threat on Thursday and an unspecified threat. Oh, this today was an unspecified threat, but it was a threat nonetheless, apparently. The threats come after Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump and his running mate, Ohio U.S. Senator J.D. Vance, have repeatedly spread lies about Haitian immigrants in Springfield this week, including that they are stealing residents' cats and dogs and eating them. Absolutely silly. Thursday's bomb threat specifically mentioned the false claims about Haitian immigrants eating people's pets, USA Today reported. 3 schools in Springfield were evacuated or closed Friday based on guidance from police. School officials said local NBC affiliate WLWT reports officials with the Springfield School, Springfield City School District said that based on information they got from Springfield Police Division, students at Piran Woods and Snow Hill Elementary were evacuated. Elementary. These are little kids. Were evacuated and moved to another district location. A Springfield middle school was also ordered closed Friday morning before classes began, and at least one Springfield location of the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles is closed. I think that also happened Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe they state this. On Thursday, a bomb threat targeting Springfield City Hall and an elementary school forced evacuations of those buildings. Police Chief Allison Elliott said that due to the seriousness of the threat, officials evacuated multiple buildings in addition to City Hall, including BMV Springfield Driver's Exam Station, Ohio License Bureau, Southside Springfield Academy of Excellence, and Fulton Elementary School. Despite the reports of the bomb threat on Thursday, hours later, Donald Trump used his Truth Social platform. I don't know why that was so hard to get out. Truth Social platform to promote the Republican nominee working to unseat Democratic U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown of Ohio by spreading more anti Haitian immigrant racism. into that, this is uh, post. I'm assuming this is on from X. In 2018, the GOP and Trump's anti-immigration conspiracies led to the deadliest mass shooting in recent Pennsylvania history at a synagogue in Pittsburgh. The gunman took him seriously and literally. There's nothing funny or intriguing about this dangerous racism. Of course, this was in response to the report about schools being evacuated. Bernie Moreno has a very good chance of winning Ohio against a radical left Democrat, Sherrod Brown, with what is happening in Springfield and other parts of the state. Trump declared Thursday afternoon, referring to the far right extremist Republican who is currently leading in the polls by low single digits. Trump then invoked his racist Haitian immigrant lies. Ohio is being inundated with illegal immigrants, mostly from Haiti, who are taking over towns and villages at a level and rate never seen before. Everything is hyperbolic and extreme when it comes to him. On Truth Social, Trump on Thursday also posted memes of cats, including one with them holding a sign that says, "Don't let them eat us. Vote for Trump." For fuck's sakes. During Thursday's presidential debate, Trump had falsely claimed in Springfield they're eating the dogs. The people that come in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. The USA Today also reported that the false rumor that Haitian migrants were stealing and eating pets began to circulate in the days leading up to the debate and was further polarized through posts from running mate JD Vance about his own state and AI generated images shared by Trump, Elon Musk, and Republican House Judiciary Committee. These AI generated images are really going to get Trump in some deep shit. I mean, that was apparently the one big motivation for Taylor Swift to come out with her support for Kamala Harris was because of the Trump just and his team being so desperate for having some sort of major uh, support. Created a bunch of AI generated images of uh, claiming uh, of Taylor Swift claiming that she supported Trump, and of course that was all lies. It was all fake. Um, and in light of that, or in lieu of that, she felt the need to come out and clear the air. Um, it's just ridiculous. All the stuff that Elon Musk allows on X and promotes his damn self, and he's somebody that Trump is considering having in his cabinet. Keep that in mind. J.J. Abbott, former press secretary and then Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf, responded to ABC News immigration reporter Armando. I am going to F this up. Uh, Tanatia Torres Garcia. Sorry, I probably totally ruined that. Viral social media posts reporting Friday's threats and evacuations. In 2018, of course, this is a repeat of that up there. The gunman took very seriously. There's nothing funny, intriguing about these dangerous racisms. Dangerous racism. Many others respond to that reporter's report, not sanitizing this. J.D. Vance and real Donald Trump bear full responsibility. They're promoters of terrorism, and they did not that they did intentionally. Did it intentionally. Wrote columnist, reporter, and former editor in the chief of Crooked Media, Brian Butler. Ohio should look at this insanity and vote accordingly. True. Conspiracy peddling has real consequences. You cannot unring that bell. Donald Trump and JD Vance don't care. True words have not been spoken. Have not yet been spoken. Whatever. Donald, whatever that saying is. Donald Trump and JD Vance are terrorizing school children. They are unfit for public office, let alone the highest. JD Vance and mega influencers whipped up a blood libel panic, and now children in Springfield are being traumatized by their lies. Hell isn't hot enough. This is from co-executive director of progressive group Invisible, uh, Leah Greensburg. There's a line from Charlottesville to Jan 6 to this. Trump speaks, his supporters act. That's pretty simple. Trump could stop this, but he won't because he believes it serves his interest. It's the same J6 behavior for spreading false conspiracy theories to inflame his supporters and then sitting back and watching instead of stopping it. This is the cost of spreading lies and rumors and fake news, as Trump so proudly claims them to be. This is what happens. His supporters get flamed up, knowing the far right has a history of hostility and has no problem with getting violent. And apparently calling in bomb threats is somehow going to what? Get the government officials to uh, do something about Haitian immigration? The mental leap on that is bewildering. I don't know how you leap to that, thinking that something like that is going to somehow bring about some positive change where you feel there's an issue. Like, where's a bomb threat ever helped anything? I don't. The extreme right really needs to get their shit together. They need to reflect, sit back, ingest, and really see what they're doing to our society. The division, the hate, the racism, xenophobia, homophobia, everything. Like, hating on anybody that you don't like or you deem lesser than you is just. And if you think that makes you a better person, if you think that makes you a more righteous person, your moral code needs to be re-examined. Deeply, deeply re-examined. But this is what we have. We have to make sure this buffoon does not get back in office. Simple as that. And while I don't completely agree with Kamala, matter of fact, if you asked me a few months ago, I would have said that she probably wouldn't have be a good fit. She probably would not have. She most certainly would not have been on the top of my list. But she has shown, at least at this point, that she has the ability to do the job. She has the ability to communicate effectively and respectively. And while I, still have my concerns in certain areas, she is not the one spreading lies and disinformation and creating havoc in towns and cities and states across this country. In acts of hate towards others. So, I don't even know what more to say. I hope that uh, this does not have any kind of lasting effect. Um, Hopefully, they can figure out who's making the threats, um, apprehend them or whatever, uh, deal with the situation. Hopefully, this doesn't escalate in any way. Um, Hopefully, it doesn't have any lasting effect on the children. Because, I mean, we're talking about there's several schools. Um, and just, even, the motor vehicles, the you know, different locations, governmental locations. I mean, this is causing economic issues for the area, local area. I mean, I'm sure this probably even affected probably some businesses, you know, to some degree. It may not be reported, but I mean, it probably did. You're, I'm saying you're. Anyways, um, let me know what you think. Uh, Consider subscribing. Like I said, if you're liking the content, like, share. Let me know what you think. What do you think about this report? About what's going on, about the whole conversation as a whole. The Trump and Vance and the whole slew of right wing, you know, uh, collaboration on these types of efforts. Is it out of control? Um, is it an issue, a threat to? I mean, it's like it's like I'm seeing posts on Facebook every day about things with in talking about how Kamala is not right for American families and the children and the future of, is this what you want? Is this the shit here? Kids being threatened by bomb threats? Is this the way of the future for families and children? Based on lies spread by Donald fucking Trump? I'm beyond flabbergasted at the people who, at this very date, still support this maniac, this narcissistic, self-indulging, blatant liar, sociopath. I I need to digress. Thank you very much. And till next time, peace. It's Clear Talk. I'm out.